Okay, so we're back to EDC Plus. Okay, the idea is your American dude who carries some stuff on him and maybe wants to enhance capabilities, but it's not. We haven't gone full-blown zombie apocalypse where I can walk around with armor and helmets and chest racks. Like there's a covert. There's a covert function to it, like there's a covert aspect to it, but B, I don't need that stuff. Like it's not so crazy. It's just like, might get a little spicy. Maybe something more than a pistol and a spare magazine and a tourniquet. Talked about how to get medical, which I think is probably the most important thing. Even in the best of times, more medical is always better. So what's the best way that we can get more of that available? More offensive stuff. Okay, how do I carry a reload for a rifle? Okay. I like this design. This is a G-code Scorpion, okay? Very analogous to, what's that term? Blatant ripoff of the HSG tacos. I ended up getting this. I think I got it on Amazon because I had a gift card or something. But the main thing that I got, because normally I hate paddles, but for this application, we've got a snug friction fit AR-15 reload because of the style. Okay, it's basically 2 halves attached with shock cord, okay, with an adjustable tensioner here. I can use any rifle magazine pretty much, okay, barring any of the real short 10 rounders, 5 rounders. If I can still grab it, the other dimensional limitations aren't a factor, right? So I've rocked 20 and 25 round PMAG, 308 PMAGs, in addition to 20 and 30 AR-15, and because I bounce back and forth between those systems, this is awesome. So if you're a AK-556 guy, AK and 556 guy, or whatever, even if you don't have multiple systems, this is worth taking a look at. And if you do have multiple systems, I would say this is essentially non-negotiable, because who wants multiple load carriage for whatever rifle you happen to use in at that time. But again, the paddle, I really like, because the idea is that I will grab this, okay, from a bag or have it staged with the rifle, and as long as I've got pants on that has a somewhat decent belt, I can hook this directly into my belt. I can slide it on. I don't have to undo my belt, which may or may not have a handgun and other stuff attached to it, and all of a sudden I've got a reload. So I think especially for civilians, the idea that we're gonna have this deliberate, like, oh shit, stuff's about to pop off, let me grab my gear. I think for most of the somewhat likely scenarios we might find ourselves in, time, we're reactive, right? Like the time is significantly a factor. So with this, I can at the very least grab my rifle, throw a reload on, charge the gun, sling up, and have some very, very moderate sustainment. Am I concerned that between the ammo that's in the gun and the reload am I concerned that with the ammo that's in the gun, I'm not going to be able to solve any problems? Not really. Continental United States civilian rifle-based fights are essentially a non-thing, let alone something that needs a reload. This, in the grand scheme of things, other than the $30 to buy this, really cost me nothing. Like, this is not going to slow me down. It's not going to get in my way. And I would say that it's more likely that I have a magazine-induced malfunction. If that's the case, then I'm kind of screwed unless I have something like this, in which case I can just do a malfunction clearance, put this magazine in. I've got a fresh one. Hopefully that one's not shit in the bed at the same time. That's a super double bad awful day. And I'm good to go, right? So if I've got to use a rifle, things are pretty horrible. Why not belt and suspender your way through that and have a reload with you? Like I said, G-code Scorpion, about $30. You can get them on Amazon. Different attachment methods. I really like the paddle for this application. Check it out. See what you think.